Guys, I finally got a haircut. Hello everybody, welcome back. I am starting off week 3 of testosterone. And once again, I'm gonna be putting on my testosterone, so feel free to hang out while I chat about it. Been a little slow on posting recently, just holiday season and everything, but I should be back now. And as always, I wanted to keep updating you because I know that every step along the way is important and I want to make sure that I'm documenting all the way and keeping up with letting you guys know about it. I'm getting way faster at this. You don't really realize at first how much is in here, and then when you do it a couple times, you just kind of let it all out. Rubby leg. Oh my god. Smells like sweet, sweet gender euphoria. For those who are considering going on the gel, I like to do rubs on both sides and then just kind of let it sit for a second because it'll soak in a little bit. It looks like it's kind of sitting on your leg for a minute, but if you let it soak in for a minute and go back to rubbing the rest in, it should be totally fine. There is a residue afterwards, and it does like to pick up lint, and it will kind of transfer onto the inside of clothing a little bit, so just be mindful. Okay, so week 2 update. I'm doing better than I was at the end of week 1. I'm not going through as much of the negative side effects anymore. I've been taking some time with this holiday season to take some care of myself, get a little bit of rest, get over some of the more negative stuff that I was going through. And overall, I'm doing a bit better this week. And I've developed some new symptoms. I am starting to have some things with some acne. You can see a couple spots. My skin is also really red and patchy for some reason. What the heck? Yeah, you can see a couple of spots. I'm starting to have some more of the acne problems. That's just red. What is going on with that? Girl, I am sweating so much. I have woken up in piles of sweat. I've been applying deodorant like 3 times a day and it still is just super sweaty. I already was pretty sweaty before I started testosterone because I have a lot of temperature issues. I get hot really, really quickly. But after starting testosterone, I did not realize how sweaty you could be. Yeah, I'm having to make sure I'm washing myself a lot more, both with some of the acne stuff and the sweating stuff, and the sweating obviously doesn't help the acne. Vocally speaking, I think the only change that is kind of worth noting is that my voice has lowered a little bit. I was talking to my vocal instructor the other day, and he noticed right away that my voice had dropped about a half step, give or take. At least my comfortable zone, like my speaking zone where I like to speak at, has dropped about a half step. I am still noticing some of the other positive side effects that I was talking about before. I feel a lot more relaxed. I feel like my vocal cords are a lot more flexible. I feel like I can achieve things that I haven't really been able to achieve before. And granted, I've been doing a lot of work on my own with my vocal exercises, my vocal technique training, etc. I can reach some lower notes I wasn't really able to reach before. I can reach some higher notes that I wasn't really able to reach before now that I'm feeling more relaxed and flexible. Yeah, overall, kind of stabilizing out a little bit. Hopefully this has all been helpful for you. I really want to hear from you all and see how helpful this is. Let me know in the comments if you're a singer, whether you're on testosterone or thinking of starting testosterone, or who you are, why you're interested in my content. Thanks, everybody.